Well, we've got Davey sitting here, all tidied up. Doesn't seem to have any leaks under it at all. Yeah, that's pretty positive. I pressure cleaned it all down and yeah, give it a good bath last weekend, and yeah, no, it's good. I'm pleased with that. There's nothing. Yeah, no, look, that's got to be good. But it's got to sit here for a few weeks before we can even do anything to it. The canopy for the back of the ute used to be here, so now I can get Goldie out and the Johnny. And up at this end here, I've just done mowing and used the trailer for the roundup over the weekend. Now in this area here, this is where the CNC router is and the laptop for the laser, and I've just bought the 3D printer up, and that's one set of drawers out of my machine shop down the bottom end there, and that'll come along here, and probably from where the drawers are there across to the bench there'll be a separate bench, and I'll have to build all that, get all that set up yet, but I've got that piece up here, and that gave me room to room up at the other end to start getting organised for a new office. So we come for a walk out the back. Here's old Betsy. Now, yeah, this timber here, 2 thicknesses of 17mm form ply, forms the top of the bench for me. So yeah, I'll get that in shortly. Hope it doesn't rain on it. So it's pretty, looks like a British day. Got the kookaburras up in the tree there somewhere. They're having a bit of a laugh. But yeah, so this is our J1 Bedford. So the only rust that he was apologising for was a little bit of surface rust here and a little piece there where with his arm there he'd worn through the paint and it had a bit of surface rust, so he put a bit of red oxide there. A lot of window rubbers will need replacing. I'll come back out a little bit, but yeah, she looks like a pretty straight old truck. There's a couple of scuffs and it's got that used look, but yeah, one of those things. We didn't really have it on the list to buy a truck, but when he offered it and I'd been hunting it for so many years, we thought, bugger it, let's do it, and then we can buy our time and decide, like I said in the stew, what we'd like to do with it and where we go forward from here with it. So until I get it mechanically sound and roadworthy, it cost us nothing but a bit of space and a few parts. I know, like, it needs shockies. The shocky mounts are, the rubbers are all buggered from old age, and it's got a few leaks on gearboxes and things like that. But look, that's just how they are at this age. The tray's pretty good, but the tray is a little bit short for what I think I would like to do with it. But when you come inside there, hey, that's old truck through and through, isn't it? So yeah, you got like a 60-40 type seats, and yeah. But yeah, look, it's straight off the farm, like I suppose barn find you would call it. And when I shut that door there, yeah, it was on farm rego for 2940 kilograms. So we're going to try and yeah, we're going to try and up that to 3000 weight. Then if we can up that to 3000 weight, well, there's a dog. Well, that'll give us a bit of freeboard to, yeah, you know, just the day shows and, you know, local displays and shows and things. We'll just use it for that and have a bit of fun with it. So anyway, we'll see. Well, one thing I find quite interesting is underneath here, see how where they've got the boards in from the top, they've cut it out. So, but yeah, there's not a bit of rust in the chassis, nothing. So a few of these timbers here are split with age, but yeah, who knows. I'm going to be very non-committal at the moment with this. Now the tray, the tray out the back there, I think we can go out half the wheel distance again. So yeah, that wheelbase, say it's 3 metres, where you can come out here a little bit more. So that will give me, if we get it upgraded, get it tagged to upgrade, and we can come out another metre, 2'6", that would fit a grey Fergie on. At the moment that's 8'6" long, I think. So, and you can have overhang, so I haven't done the sums on to see what would fit on, but with the wheels touching the front headboard there, I'm pretty sure the backs would be pretty close to the back end there. So, but you can have your linkage arms over the back. You can go, you'll have to have overhang. So, but anyway, we'll see. So, it does, those little springs there, the old fella, he broke a tail light, so he went and got a couple of old leaf springs, cut them up and welded that on so he wouldn't break them again. This is his drawbar for the farm trailer. Now what I'm going to do there, I believe, is these are back in the day when you could make your own tow bars, so I think I'm going to make mine, make one to go in there that has a Heyman receptacle on it. It does have a couple of dings on the roof where probably the kids, when they were young, his kids and that, or a bale of hay or something fell on the roof. It's just dinged in a little bit. Gentle ding, nothing sharp. But yeah, look, that'll certainly be an interesting project. The old dog seems to have taken a shine to it. And so, yeah, so that's another thing in the shed now, a J1, a 1968 J1 Bedford. Okay, we're just coming over to the barn over here where the 148 and the TEA sit, and yeah, there are a few branches over and up on the roof and down on the ground and in through here. They're not that major, but it's still another job to clean it all up. Yeah, so I don't know when that'll happen. It's not going to happen today, I don't think, but we'll see. Never say never. And near the heap here, we've got a few more branches and things all through and in the paddock. I can see branches down the paddock there, so yeah, it might be a job for old Betsy when we get a chance, but it depends how fine it is through the week. And if we come around, I've got the trailer sitting here now. Pardon me. So what I normally do, I hook it to the ute and put the forklift under the back and jack it up, and I feel all the wheel bearings and grease it without load and all that sort of thing. And then over here I've got the camping canopy on the back of the Land Cruiser. I've got it all packed up in there, so you know, we cart like little stoves, we cart a portable toilet so we can camp wherever we like. We've got a hot water system in there. Yeah, it goes well. I've even got like Bundy Bear's shed bloody tags on it. But yeah, so the cruiser's there. Yeah, well, I think I've done everything. I've put the back tyre on. I've got to put the spare wheel cap on this wheel on the right hand side there, and I think everything else is right to go. These are the wheels I got off Ronnie the other day, the heavy cast centre ones for a 35, 135. So yeah, I'll have to get them up into storage and see how we go. The manifold for the Ford 2000, my mate Biddy's, I was talking to him the other day and he just doesn't seem to worry about it, doesn't care. We found a good manifold in the States, but he wouldn't send it. Then there's another one there, the bloke will send it, but he seems hesitant to send a couple of decent photos, so we're not going to buy that one, that's for sure, until we know the condition it's in. So, but anyway, no hurry for that. I haven't got time anyway, really. There's a dog. Okay, there's how we walk into my little machine shop up here, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but you know, warts and all. So on the right hand side I've still got all the toolboxes there, and some of the library I've had up the top here, bits and pieces. I'm working my way through them and books down here too, and we're going to set up these shelves up the top here as the library, as the book shelves. Yeah, this toolbox stays. Then there's a gap here, and we're going to put another set of drawers, but I can only find red ones, but another set of drawers in here to give us another 8 drawers, and then this table can come up about 50mm. That there hiding under all that stuff is our new brother printer. It's got a big A3 scanner and all that, so I've got it on the desk there where the laptop and that is, and I'm setting this up just so I can have my good laptop there and a screen, and yeah, do editing and things like that. Now up the other end here where I do the machining, that'll remain the same, the drill press and the little mill and the Heron Forbes AL960. The little grinder here, I'm thinking of just putting it straight up there in the middle under the emery tape or thereabouts. Yeah, just put that up there. It used to sit in the doorway here, but there's no room now, and yeah, we've got the tool grinder there, so there'll be a little bit of change up here, but I really have to get on that lathe today and start making a few bits and pieces. I need to make sure the stock is, or the store has enough shop. What am I trying to say? The shop has enough parts while I'm away, so that the governor rods and the PDO bushings and the parts that I personally make are looked after, and there's plenty there. So yeah, so that grinder, it has to move, and yeah, a bit of a clean up here. But when we come up this end and look back, look, that's a nice little work area. Yeah, I've got plenty of tool storage, and with the shuffle around, you know, we're just getting organised with the shuffle around, so yeah, we'll get there. Things seem to always have to get worse, as in tidiness, before they get better. Like on the end of the drawers that went up the back there, this here is the taper turning attachment for my lathe. I've never bolted it on ever, I never had the need to use it as yet, but I have to find good storage for that. And so I might have to shuffle, because you know, we'll need a fairly deep drawer, so I'll probably have to shuffle for that. But yeah, look, it's a great place. People give their right arm for a little shop like this, and it's a tiny little 20-foot shipping container, and yeah, this is what we've chosen to do with it. And since I've done this, I've even have TVs up in the corner and things for YouTube. Since I've done this, I haven't had any problem with rust or surface rust on tooling or anything like that. And I still have the sticker board here and the stickers there, and these little black book thread charts. I actually have a couple of sets of them, so there's one down this end where I'm likely to be doing theory work. Plasma Dave makes them if you ever want one. You'll see his messages, he puts a message most stews, so yeah, if I could get the light out of it, it'd be nice. But anyway, Plasma Dave makes them out of steel, and he also made years ago a little key rack for us. So yeah, hit him up if you want something. I should be on commission now, Dave. Now I'm part of the company. And so anyway, yeah, we'll keep going for the day. Try and get this place tidied up. Try and get a good workstation. Sort all these Steiner catalogues out, and the old Vapormatic parts books and things, and you know, tractor data books and all this. So this is going to be Tractor Central, I reckon. The shed will be where the work happens. This will be where all the editing and the paperwork happens. Well, I've put Judy's little car out in the front grass here, just so we could have a bit of a walk around it. The blues are beautiful, metallic-y blue. We've put a ceramic coating on it, so well, I've always sort of had white cars recently, and the reason being some of that clear coat on the metallic cars seems to bugger up. So We've got a ceramic coating on the top to make sure that clear coat is sealed in and protected well. But yeah, they have 18-inch wheels on them, and they have all the, oh look, all the stuff you would expect nowadays, like all these reverse cameras and sensors and things like that. We had that on the Triton that we traded for this one, and yeah, the kids will love this. The bit hard to see in the back there, but yeah, USB ports so the little buggers can charge their stuff. But yeah, we got rubber floor mats put inside here for the kids, and but yeah, look, it's a lovely little car. We can put roof racks there if we ever choose to, but I don't think. We got the Cruiser for doing the hard work, and then yeah, all the touch screens and press button starts and all that sort of thing that comes standard with all the new cars now. Everything's on the steering wheel, and the Triton was on the steering wheel too, but yeah, it has a protection pack on it. But yeah, it's a 2-litre petrol, and yeah, 18-inch wheels, 2-litre petrol, 2-wheel drive. We didn't get the 4-wheel drive. There's 7 models of these, and this is, I think, LS from memory, 5 up from the bottom. Yeah, I thought there might have been a 4-wheel drive option with the Sports and the Exceed, but look, we only accepted the blue one of this. This was a demo car. We got it a little bit cheaper because it was a demonstration car with 1,700 kilometres on the clock. So yeah, so it was a good deal. We traded the Triton. We gave them the Triton. We paid no money at all, and yeah, they put the paint protection on for us and a few things. Actually, I did pay a little bit of money. I put mud flaps on it, so if we're out in the road, we didn't get the tar flicking up the side. But yeah, the blue's lovely. It's got all the press the button, and all the mirrors fold in, and yeah, you can come up to the back of it. You can come up to the back of it and press a button, and just as you come along with the key in your pocket, you can leave the key in your pocket all the time, which is standard. But look, for duty, for a little runaround car for our retirement, that's going to be ducks nuts. That'll be fine. Inside, I'm a big bloke, and I'm inside. Look, I find it comfortable to drive. I could do a trip in it, no worries. So if we decided to jump in it and go to Brisbane or whatever we chose to do in it, it's certainly comfortable for that trip. So there you go, a little Mitsubishi ASX LS.